Welcome back, everybody. My name is Nathaniel, and welcome to Nateverse. Today, I have these three figures here. We have Studio Series Soundwave. He just moved. I don't know how he just did that. We have Studio Series Sideways from Revenge of the Fallen and Dark of the Moon Soundwave. And then we have Dark of the Moon Byway, so it's a knockoff, but it's still a great figure considering it's Byway. Byway Sentinel Prime. And I just would like to showcase them to you and show you their alt modes and what they come with. I need to get the rest of the accessories real quick, so I'll be right back. But we're going to start with Soundwave. So this figure here is going to be Studio Series Soundwave. Personally, I really do like this figure. He's a little bulky and hard to transform. His feet are very, maybe it's just on mine, but they don't shake bad. Shake test. But getting him to stand up is a hassle. He is slippery, and it's really hard to get him to stand without being in this pose here. Getting him to stand all the way up normally is just a hassle. But other than that, look at this figure. Look at this figure. Look at the head sculpt. Let's see if we can get it to focus here. Look at the head sculpt on this. Just elite detail. Elite detail. Now, paint. Let's talk about it. Now, I wish that his headlights were not yellow. I wish they tried to do more of a translucent and clear for the headlights, like they did for this, for the windshield here. He comes with laser beak. A little bit of paint on the eyes, but nothing special about laser beak. He's got little stand holder here, so you can hook him on to right here on his hands, on both sides. Other than that, nothing special about Laserbeak really, except for get him into cool poses. He can articulate his legs back and forward. Yeah, literally nothing special about Laserbeak. It's just an add-on and a figure, so we toss that aside for now. Let's look at this figure though. He's got the little speakers on the arms. That's great detail compared to the movie. They are just a little hard model here, so nothing special about those either. But you got the nice little Mercedes logo in the middle. He does carry a backpack, which it's pretty stupid looking, I'm gonna be honest. That's one thing you're not gonna get from me is false opinions. You're gonna get straight like what I believe is true. Personally, if you guys like the backpack, you can like it. I do not. I think that it's just the top of the car, and I don't like the way it sits, and it makes him a very top-heavy figure. He didn't come with any guns, I believe, but he did come with laser beak like I showed, so that's cool. I don't think they really show a gun in the movie for him either way, but he is a nice figure outside of the backpack and the heaviness. Okay, so now let's move on to the alt mode. Okay, so here is the fully transformed Soundwave, and sorry, he looks good. He is a nice little car. So I believe he's the Mercedes AMG. You could fact check me on that. Let me know in the comments, but I do believe he is a Mercedes AMG, which is cool. I love this car. It's one of the best alt forms of any car that I have in my collection. For me, it's tricky to get him into this transformation. Like, I take these headlights out and then I do it because it could be a skill issue. For me, I think it is a skill issue. There is many people I've seen do it a lot smoother than I have, but This is just how I do it. Whatever I can get them into the robot mode, right? From the vehicle mode or vehicle mode to robot mode, I just get it done. I just make sure that it's done. And here it is. And here is my honest opinion, okay? We'll do the roll test. The wheels do roll, but it kind of, these back wheels kind of are scraped, so they can't really move that well. These speakers also kind of keep it a little bit off the ground, so it kind of makes it harder to roll. But it still can roll. It's okay, fairly. So, now, I don't know if I'm mistaken or not, but I do not believe Laserbeak can go onto the car here. You can stick them on top if you want to, maybe like a car topper. Anybody who plays Rocket League will know that. Anyways, like I said earlier, I do not like the headlights being this color. They're kind of yellowed and yellowish. It came like that. It's not weathering or anything. He came with these headlights, and I personally wish they were clear or at least just a lighter color, silver or blue maybe even, because as a collector, I cannot stand this. The rims, very nice. You got the 6.3. I mean, the detail and the finish on this. Yep, there's the AMG logo. So maybe there it was. Maybe I was right. It's just, I mean, the detail in this guy is elite. I've said elite since the start. Elite. Very, very detailed and nice figure. In the car form and robot form. I mean, just look at this up close. Great figure, great figure. So I don't know what to do with his head, because if you try to tuck it, it kind of goes under. So I kind of just leave it like this. It's not very noticeable. You can see a little bit, but nice figure. So now we're going to move on to Sideways. Now, I just remember before we move on to Sideways, I found the blaster for Sideswipe, and it's cool. And I'll even, you know what? I'll even give you guys a little transformation of Sideways or Sideswipe as I go into this, okay? So, fold these flaps here. See these arms? We're gonna pull them out and flip the hands out. Next, just get the arms out of the way. I like to fold this chest piece forward so I can move on with it. And then I take these leg parts out. Then you take from here, take these leg pieces, pull them back, pull them apart, spin the waist around like so. I like to use the bottom of this, pull out the feet, pull out the feet. Sometimes it's a little hard to do. Might have to bend the leg a little bit. Now you can close them if you want. Now you can fold these flaps in, pull this panel down, it just unclips, and then put the arms however you like it. Pretty easy transformation. I mean, it took me all of what, 10, 20 seconds, right? So the gun has got this little tab here. I put it here typically. Oh my gosh, man, I'm struggling. You keep it like that, and then boom, you got Sideswipe with his little blaster on the side. You could take it off, put it in his hand, spin this. We're gonna put it in his hand. Oh, don't mind that. Boom, it's in his hand. You can even get him to do a couple poses. I'll get the couple poses going on right now. This is one of my favorite poses I do with Sideswipe. It's where he is facing one direction and aiming the gun, his arms out, pointing like he's about to take down Megatron. This is also a pose I like to do sometimes. Have him jumping and shooting. And the last pose I like a lot is having him kind of point where he's looking, and as he is walking, looking that direction. And I mean, very posable figure for sure. Now, I'm gonna get this guy out of the way, but I just wanted to show you guys him with his gun. So we'll move on to Sideways now. So here is Sideways. Okay, so Sideways. I am not a big fan of this figure. I got him for around $24. And I'm not a huge fan. His legs are just so skinny and flimsy, and his feet are so skinny and flimsy, and I can't really hold him up. I mean, he does hold himself up exceptional considering his legs compared to his arm weight, but it's too skinny, and I don't like it. Now, he does have a great face model. I mean, look at that detail in his face, though. That is great, and I love it. Now, he is an Audi. We have Sideways, and then he is an Audi, and his arm flannels look out like this. And he can stand. He's got the little doors in the back. He's got the hand with the little wheels here, the back, just the back of the Audi, which honestly I don't mind this as a backpack. It kind of puts itself together, which is pretty good. But I mean, man, these legs are really just a deal killer with me. Now, he does come with a gun. Now, as a Transformers collector, this makes me look bad, but I can never figure out how the gun goes on. It's just always been something I've struggled with. I mean, maybe you can put it into a finger, hand and finger, but I just can't get it on. But it's supposed to go on and attach to his hand like this, and have him shoot out. And this is the gun that it comes with. Let's lay it on the side. It is a tri-shooter with a little button here for a handle. So that's what I assume, but his hands are just not fit for that. So I believe it goes on his hand, around his hand. That's what this part is for. This is the open area, but I don't know why they would have one of these connectors here for him not to be able to use it. So very interesting to me, but overall, if I had to rate this figure, I'd probably give him a 5.3 out of 10. He's just mid, to be honest. He's got a good alt mode, which I'll show you next. He's got some good details and scriptures, but overall, the figure layout here is just not my favorite, so we'll move on to the alt mode. Now, while I'm mid-transformation, I like to show you this because I just think this is hilarious. It's just his legs, and the rest of his body kind of just separates, so I think that's very funny to me, and I just wanted to share that with you guys. But so here's Sideways. I mean, I know I sound mad, but this guy gave me a hard time. He is still not even transformed fully, and it's just hard time. I know that when I transform him correctly, he can roll, but he is balanced on his head right now. I mean, I just hate this figure. I don't like it. It's a big disappointment for me. Very, very disappointed in this figure. And I mean, it does have the detail, like I said, which is good, but I cannot ever get him to snap fully together. I mean, it's just, he doesn't go together well. His legs have to fold up around his head. It's just, I don't like this figure personally. Many people I haven't heard much talk about this figure. The studio series, or not the studio series, but the other Sideways figure that came out when Revenge of the Fallen was released was better, in my opinion. I only had one time to ever experience that, and I think it was better overall. He was bigger, he was beefier, and it was just a seamless transformation, and I don't think this guy is as good. So, like I said, he is definitely not a high rating, and he compares, and this is how he compares in sides to Soundwaves, which is a little bit different. Now we will move on to Sentinel Prime. So here he is. Here is my Byway Sentinel Prime. I mean, just look at him. Look at him real quick and tell me this doesn't look like a good figure to you. I'll even give you a little spin around. Wow, this figure impressed me. It impressed me, it really did. $16 I paid for this, for the knockoff, Byway. And it impresses me even more than I paid for this almost $30 Sideways. Just look at him. Look at this face sculpture. So I get to focus in. He's got the blue eyes that really pop, and he's got the beard, and he's got the eyebrows, and he's got the helmet. I mean, it looks good. And even these are flappables. My favorite feature to mess around with on him, chest plate. Open it up like it's, well, Prime. Get all the Allspark in there, or in anything. Matrix of Leadership. I mean, I think this figure just looks good in general. So, I mean, just look at it. So now I will get into the, oh my gosh, I don't even want to take him out of this stance, because I mean, he comes with this sword that is really just this, but it connects together in the hand. But I'm gonna get into his alt mode here, and I'll be right back. All right, so here he is. This is Sentinel Prime, fully transformed into his fire truck mode. I really like this. I mean, I like the snaps together. I can't really, he is kind of bulky and kind of plasticky, but I really don't mind that because I feel like it just looks so pretty, and then it makes up for it. Here's the undercarriage of the figure. He's got all the tabs that tab together. He's got the little hose here. He's got the ladder detail in the back. I mean, the detailing, look at this detailing here. I mean, it's really good detailing. He's got the, I don't even know what to call these. They're on here. The hose looks amazing. This is the little sword piece that you saw. It snaps right in here on both sides, which is pretty cool. I think that's a pretty cool addition. The 316 with the lining and the texture. The only problem I have with this figure necessarily is the doors, is that the doors don't really, there's not really a way to keep them out here without folding in, trying to transform this. It's pretty hard. I mean, like again, yet again, I said that this could be just like a skill issue transforming, but honestly, I struggle getting the doors to stay out. Other than that, I mean, it's a long and skinny figure, but it compacts very, very well. It definitely passes the roll test as well. Look at the detailing on the roof. I mean, oh my gosh. This, for a $16 Byway figure, this is really good, and I really like it. So that's just my personal opinion of this figure. I highly suggest this figure if you want to get him. This is the best KO that I have seen outside Megatron, which will be in a future video. But this is Sentinel Prime. So I personally, I give him a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 rating on the video. So I mean, here we go. That's great, right? So that's Sentinel Prime. Here is Sentinel lined up with Sideways and Soundwave. Since Sideways is the smaller figure, I'm gonna take him out. He is very much longer. You can see his piece is much better. In size comparison, you can almost fit him right on top of him, just like that. I mean, you really can, if you really wanted to. Great figure. Great figure. This is one of my favorite figures in my collection for sure. outside of maybe Ironhide. I really like my Ironhide figure. He will also be in another video, but I was just trying to show a couple of my figures. This will be in a future video, maybe next Monday or Sunday, we'll see. Depends on how this video does, honestly. But yeah, so here's the figures from this video. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you rate. I'd really like to see what you like. And I mean, should I start doing Legos soon or what? I would like to hear your guys' opinions. My name is Nathaniel with an Nateverse, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.